be fair, the restaurant owner is low-key correct. I did actually complain that was missing, and I then proceeded to review that missing order.
Welcome back to Critical Banter. This is the podcast where we take the very best bits from your favorite late night shows and package them into one single podcast. On today's episode, we're playing a new game, Guess the Celebrity. No affiliation to current editions that have been released online very recently. And we'll be doing the classic Dobbin Array unit. But before that, Trap the Week, we've got me, Miguel, we have Rohit.
G'day.
And we have Kush.
Yes, sir.
So, Kush, I'll be stealing it from you. I'll be introducing it this week. So, I've noticed in the past few weeks a trend. As I went to Europe, Sens went to Europe, a lot of people have been going to Europe. But the thing I've noticed is a lot of engagements in Europe. So much so that my partner has piped up. And
where's my ring?
Has said, there's been a lot of engagements in Europe.
Oh, hello. Here we go.
And I'm like,
excellent observation.
good for them, you know?
Yeah, Mick's girlfriend is like, there's a lot of engagements in Europe.
Yeah.
You know, you're in Europe. You put 2 and 2 together.
I didn't put 2 and 2
and
together.
Matty's math skills are like mine. He's 2 plus 2 equals 5, brother. He doesn't know what he's talking
We're
about.
back here with 5, but there was one that caught my eye, and we've put in the group chat before this recording. It's caught all of our eyes. There's a brother from high school. He's gotten engaged. But Ro, we said we didn't notice. You know, we saw. You know, he posted on social media, but we didn't know it was an engagement post. What do you think it was?
As in, so this guy from musty guy from my high school.
Yeah.
I've seen him like 3 times since high school, right? One of them was actually, ironically, was at a wedding. So, you know, maybe he got a bit of inspiration. But it's just a reel, right? And then the reel, I watched like 2 seconds of the reel, and the reel
It's
was...
very inspirational. That's what it is. It almost feels like someone's going through at his lowest point and is going to make, you know, a beautiful inspirational statement. That's what it feels like.
And the thing with this guy is he like either runs or is a manager or some shit at like a martial arts place.
Yeah.
So like, I thought it was just carrying on from that. You know, he's trying to motivate. He also posts a lot of stories.
motivational
Exactly.
stories.
It
that are
felt very
motivational.
in tune with that.
So it felt in character.
Yeah. And then it's a video of like just grass
Beautiful.
waving in the wind, like stock video.
With a bit of smoke in the mountains sometimes.
That's it, like B-roll, right?
Yeah.
And then overlaid on top of that is the famous poem from Robert Frost.
Class.
What's it called? A Road Less Traveled By.
Yeah,
We
that's
all
right.
know it, right? And so for some reason, this guy has decided to overlay Robert Frost's poem over this stock imagery. I watched the first 5 seconds of it and I was like, okay, like sick. This is just like, he's
Another
inspiring
post.
us. Fantastic.
that's
Give him a like, call it a day. Then our friend posting the group chat, he's like, mate, big news. Another brother falls, you know? Another one bites the dust, as they say. And we're like, what are you talking about? He's like, oh, this guy got engaged. And then we went back, me and Manu, and then we sent it to you, Kush. We went back and had a look at it, right? It's the engagement video is maybe 50 seconds of Robert Frost poetry and then 5 seconds at the end, right, where...
Quick pictures. A quick flick through the pictures.
Pictures. And then 5 seconds at the end where instead of stock footage, it's him and his engaged
The engagement.
partner.
There it is.
Yeah, so the ring photo was dispersed between 2 stock videos.
Poetry.
Respectfully, the video was actually 2 minutes. It was like 3 minutes. And I don't have time for this. So I was trying to scrub through. But I couldn't
The
hit.
Insta scrolling is terrible as well,
It's
famously.
horrible. The UX is horrendous. Instagram, and I couldn't find the sweet spot, so I kind of just took your word for it that it was a
Actually-
engagement video. But it was like 3 minutes.
It was a long video.
And
But
I've
anyway,
already heard the poem a million times in year 11, so
Yeah.
I don't need to
Class,
hear it
class.
again.
we did, but it also the poem low key, not even low key. I'll be straight. High key, I'll be frank, right? It doesn't really match an engagement vibe.
That's a poem where 2 roads diverged in the woods or something.
Maybe
What does
it's
that have to do with it?
symbolic. There's the woods, and then there's the engagement.
No, but then it's
he
like-
chose the... Wait, isn't the poem about the lesser part?
Yeah, it's like I chose the road less traveled by.
Yeah, okay.
And so I was trying to decipher what
Yeah,
the...
so he didn't take a woman that was highly travelled, potentially. You know, I'm trying to read between the
Yeah,
lines.
I
here.
think there's a bit there. Maybe we're not astute enough to figure it out.
Exactly. Maybe it's beyond us.
We weren't advanced English merchants, you know. we none of that.
Let me read out some messages from another group chat, another high school group chat. Because I feel like every time someone from my high school gets engaged, the group chats from all of my high school just start popping up. It's like, look at this man. And then my friends go, I'm highly bewildered. Is he saying he's chosen a less popular option? And so I'm sitting here like, dude, I don't know, but maybe we're not astute enough for that. However, there's been many, I want to talk about just engagement posts in general, right? We've got this video, right, which is, I've never seen engagement videos. Usually it's the posts.
Yeah, it's normally the post with the ring on the hand.
I've seen a few engagement videos, but they're normally quite short. And they're just
They're normally quite to the point.
Yeah.
And quite obvious. The hook is there. There's a hook that tells me it's a wedding video.
It
the
normally
hook
starts with a ring, and then they'll cut to beautiful scenes of, the
Yeah.
surrounding engagement where it's happening.
You know what? It's, or like
Exactly.
maybe even the setup, right?
Yeah, there's like a picnic,
Yeah.
picnic basket, nice
It's not,
little blanket.
it's not B-roll. It's not some stranger's B-roll.
Exactly.
But what are our thoughts on just straight? Because there's one I saw recently. One of my friends got engaged. Straight ring shot. No
Beautiful.
face.
Beautiful.
No face, no case.
No case. Just fingers and ring. Bang.
Straight to the point. I love it. Go straight there, get the congrats. See you later. Done.
That's what I want. I want, if it's on Instagram, it's a carousel, first photo, I need to see a ring.
Yeah. There's
I
gotta
need
be
to
a
know
ring.
what this post is about.
There
Right?
shouldn't be any sort of
Ambiguity.
Is it engagement? It's a straight ring.
But
An engagement ring.
I didn't like that. I thought it was not very personable. I thought it was more focused about, it was a bit of a flex. Here's the wedding ring. What do you think, guys?
Oh, like here's the value of the ring, essentially, almost. Is that
yeah,
what
it was like, here's the size of the rock on my finger right now. Because like, there's another one of my friends got engaged.
Yeah.
Beautiful photo of a couple, and it's the selfie shot.
Yeah.
And the girl's got her hands up to her face,
Yeah.
but you can see both people, and you can see the ring as well.
That, if we're giving grades, that's the A. That's an A.
That's class.
That's a
The,
stock
the ring
standard.
only, I'll give that a B. Our mate's
yeah.
real, I'll give that like a fucking F minus.
The ring only by itself, right? It's the stock standard. They're engaged. They've done their job. Done.
And dare I suggest you could get that off, what is it, Getty Images.
Yeah,
Just
true.
a hand with a ring. Whereas this selfie with the ring inside, selfie as well is a very personal medium of photo.
And especially in the engagement context, it's just the two people. Like, you're not asking a stranger or your friend to take the photo for you.
There's no photographer hired.
It's just you two.
I did see one. This was like it wasn't a friend. It was just a random one that popped up, and it was like they were shaking hands, and it was meant to be this like from one. You'd two photos. you'd swipe. Symbolism. One would be, and it was an interracial relationship, and one would be like the white hand. The second one would be the black hand. it was a shaking of the hand, but the wedding ring was the focus, like literally dead center.
I like that. Low key, I like that.
And it was so simple. And I was like, not bad. And the background was also opposite of the hand, complexion wise.
Oh, so on the white hand, it was a darker background.
Yeah, exactly.
And vice
And I was
versa.
like, a bit of powerful messaging.
Okay, fighting racism and getting married.
Yeah, there
That's
you go.
class. Getting engaged. Rather.
Is that the gold standard? A bit of political commentary with.
you have a platform, use it, some might say.
Exactly.
Because the post is going to get a lot of visibility, a lot of likes.
Yeah.
Might as well send a message.
That's exactly right. This is probably going to be your most famous post
Absolutely.
on Instagram.
But then, dare I suggest, comes full circle that our mate wanted to share the message of Robert Frost.
Exactly.
yeah, but I don't know if Robert Frost's message is worth sharing that much. Like,
No, look, it's a great poem. Absolutely great poem. But I believe it was during was it a World War? Was it like during the World War II?
I don't know, but like any other, like there's plenty of poets who write about love. You couldn't have given us one of those.
What about Mr. Auden? What about him? No, he's also a World War poet.
No, W.H. Auden is not what you want in that context. I saw one where it's just the girl, and it's just the girl. It's just the girl, hand up, ring, no fiance in sight. Thoughts?
Just the girl with the ring up.
Yeah, and it's her photo, obviously.
That's poor form, I must say.
Yeah, there is a duo in this combination.
Of everything we've talked about, there's always been both parties
Exactly.
in the media.
You got to have both.
You can't just have yourself.
You can't.
Takes two to tango. You can't marry yourself,
Exactly.
can you? Is she engaged to proposed to herself?
That is true, yeah.
No, she didn't. So where's the geese?
Perhaps that was the old dowry grab and then see you later. That's it.
Get the ring and then pawn it later at the shop.
There you
Is
go.
that what you're thinking?
Maybe that's what it is,
Maybe. But anyways, look, all right. Look, congratulations.
Congratulations.
to them
Sorry,
all.
congratulations.
It's
to
nice
everyone.
to see another brother, moving on to the second part of his life.
Yeah,
Invite
exactly.
Rohit, he'll be very gracious to be attending yet another wedding.
The funny thing is, like, there's a comment on that video where it's like, oh, what was it? Let me see if I can find it. It was basically something like,
A rude
I
comment?
knew you were going to, from actually another guy from our high school. It
Yeah.
was like, I knew you were going to do great things with your life.
Oh, look at that. The poetry inspired him. Well,
Yeah,
dare I
exactly.
say a word
So
then?
happy for you, man. Always knew you were meant for great things.
Oh, class. That's class. Look at that. Bit of
That's
support.
class.
That is a beautiful, but I'm thinking he's angling for an invite, and I'm thinking of commenting as well, just to get myself on the radar.
Dare I say, yes, we should all comment on that one.
You out there, Will. Send you the Instagram. You can comment as
You
well.
comment as well.
Maybe get
Everyone's saying congratulations, but I would like an invite to this wedding because I think it'll be a good one.
Maybe you have to comment another Robert Frost poem.
Maybe that's the way to his heart.
Yeah.
Another
maybe,
quote.
Maybe just go beautiful, love the memories of the poem. Congrats, Add a little personal touch.
I like that. Shows you watched the whole video as well.
Exactly.
It's
Exactly.
brilliant.
Yeah.
But boys, you wouldn't believe what happened to me this week.
What happened?
I ordered from DoorDash.
Yep.
And
First
so,
mistake.
First mistake. I didn't go Uber Eats. I went DoorDash because the place that I wanted to eat, was only on DoorDash. So I was like, fantastic. I'll give it a go. New place that popped up near my house, burger joint, chicken shop. I'm like, fantastic. I am peckish.
Beautiful.
Right? So I've ordered a burger. I have ordered some chicken wings. In the description of the burger, it says, comes with a side of fries.
Nice.
And I
Stock
thought,
standard.
but not stock standard because usually
You have to
these
pay for the
places,
fries extra as well.
extra fries,
Yep,
right? So I'm
yep.
sitting here like, wow, these guys know service. So I've ordered. Well, let me bring this up because it is important, right? Because I want to get every single thing on the record
Every
here.
detail on script.
Cheesy barbecue burger, $19, right? The description is beef burger with American cheese, bacon, barbecue sauce, served with a side of chips. So I thought, that's speaking my language, lock it in.
Extremely clear. No ambiguity there. Beautiful.
None whatsoever. Then I've got the meal, right? Farouk has delivered my burger.
Yeah.
And mate, what a job he did, right?
Class service.
Came at exactly a perfect time.
Wow.
Right? He timed it to perfection. And I thought, wowie, how good is this? I open up the box. I see my burger. I'm like, wowie, can't wait to chuck into some burger and chips. Where's the chips, lads? Where are the chips?
Yeah.
So I'm not standing for this.
Absolutely not. You've paid for something. You haven't received it.
Something incredibly clear as well.
And so what I love about DoorDash and all these, food delivery services is you're allowed to complain. They give you the option.
They give a voice to the people.
Exactly. So I've gone in. Something wrong with my order.
Yep.
Wrong or missing item.
Yep.
Thank you very much. What's there? And this is where the dilemma starts because essentially the burger and chips were one item. And I've ordered chicken as well. So they're like, what is missing? And it was either I could choose from the burger or I could choose from the chicken. And so I've clicked the burger because the chips come with the burger.
Correct. Yep.
So tell me if I'm wrong there, but
I think it's
You
the only way
selected the
forward.
right option.
It's the only way forward.
it's the only way forward.
Yeah.
So I've selected, bang.
Yeah.
Right? And then I've just been like, send.
No place for a written comment or note or anything.
No, I can't specify what's missing.
Right.
It's just like you click what is missing and then you just send it to
Very
them.
efficient, I gotta say. Very automated, very fast, very efficient.
Yeah, well, that's what I thought too. And then I've eaten the burger, right? Terrible burger.
Oh.
Like one of the worst burgers I've ever
Really?
had. Yeah.
What was wrong with it?
So bready. Like the toast, the bun, whatever it was, like was just
That's bad.
too much.
Yeah.
It wasn't toasted, nothing. The meat was overcooked. Like it was not done well at all.
Not good.
And so I rarely leave reviews, good or bad, but I was so slighted that not only did they forget the fries, which
Yeah.
would have made the meal okay, they've given me a bad burger. To be fair, the chicken was pretty good. So I've given
Yeah,
them...
but we're not talking about the chicken.
No one cares about
Chicken
the
was just
chicken.
a little appetizer, a little on the side. The burger is the main deal here with the chips.
That's what I'm saying, right? So I'm sitting here like I am fuming because my company has given me a voucher to use, right? I haven't paid for this meal.
Yeah.
And I'm still angry.
That speaks volumes.
It absolutely does. Right? The entitlement is there. I can fully recognize that. But I've given them 3 stars, and 3 of those stars were for the chicken.
Nice.
Then they asked me the next step, did you like the burger? Thumbs, because obviously I'm rating the whole
course,
restaurant.
yeah.
They're like, oh, what do you think about this particular item? I gave it a thumbs down.
Yeah.
Didn't like it. So, I move along my way. Fantastic. Left the review. Let other...
You vented. You've got it out of your system.
Got it out of the system.
You did your duty.
Other
It is what
customers
it is.
beware,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Then I get an email from DoorDash. And it's like, this restaurant, Hillbillies Chicken, have replied to your review. And they say, that's awesome. You also complained that item was missing. Guess what, mate? You have just been reported.
Oh, hello. Okay.
Alarm bells ringing. Reported.
Yeah.
Alarm bells were ringing because one of my friends, he got banned off Uber Eats completely because he was making fraudulent claims. So now not only can he not use Uber Eats, he can't use Uber. So this guy is a DD and DoorDash man because he's off the platform, right? And DoorDash is not my preferred platform, but KFC's on DoorDash.
Yeah.
You also like options. You know, you should always have options.
Because you get vouchers on multiple options. You can't.
Next time you come and he gives you a DoorDash voucher, you don't want to be banned and can't use it.
Exactly. So I'm a little bit worried now because to be fair, the restaurant owner is low-key correct. I did actually complain that was missing, and I then proceeded to review that missing order.
But I think
If you think about it, that's funny.
yeah.
So honestly, fair enough that he leaves that. But
It's interesting that he got to know it so quickly, though.
what do you mean?
Like, how did he get to know that you reported the missing item? Surely there are other orders in the vicinity. How's he?
Well,
he got
not
to
with the
know?
quality of
Maybe,
the meal.
maybe he gets an email every time
Every time someone
somebody's
hits that.
reported. You know, that's a
Surely
big deal.
not.
And to be fair, right? Like I've told this story before, but
Yeah.
I have a profile picture on my account, and I'm just going to show this
It's
to
a
you.
little dicey. It's a little dicey to
It's a
picture.
bloke that'll scam you.
Yeah.
Put that on the screen, right?
that's
To
a little
the YouTube
dicey.
viewers, right? That was from my DoorDash delivery days where I wanted to, I had to make an account. And now I can't actually get rid of that profile picture. It physically won't let me change that. So he's seen that face pop up with the order that's complained that's missing. And I'm pretty sure because the order was missing, I'm pretty sure DoorDash doesn't compensate these guys for
Oh,
that.
you reckon it's charged back?
It's probably charged back to the restaurant. So these guys lost $20 because
That's why
I've
he's gotten
complained.
alerted, I reckon.
But I mean, you got to provide the chips there. If you're going to put it as part of the item and you fail to do so, it's on you, brother. Like, if you get charged back for missing an item, which is in essence the whole thing, unluckily because of his own mistake, then it's on him. Brother can easily separate it. You know what I mean? So let him do his own thing. It's his mistake. You did the right thing. You're a hero in the story.
Customer's always right. No need for the aggression.
Exactly. No need for that.
If you send you an email and ask what was missing, maybe it'll
There you
play.
go.
Maybe we'll play.
But the threat of reporting you, wow.
Guess what, mate?
You've been
Just
reported.
It's I mean, look, I sympathize with these restaurant owners, of course. COVID, recent COVID, people, they're used to the delivery system. Understandable, but it's on you in the end.
If you're offering a product, at least deliver that.
Yeah, exactly.
But do you think I'll get banned from this?
Yes. Nah, you
Nah,
won't,
not
you
a
won't.
chance, dude.
Because
What's he reporting you for?
Mate, imagine DoorDash, like customer support gets this, right? Some bloke in the Philippines, he's sitting down and the restaurant owner has stated their case. This guy has complained that there isn't, the order's not there. Then he has reviewed us saying the burger was bad. Mate, it's an open and shut case. I reckon I'm off the app.
No, it's not.
For what? What are you off the app for?
Because all you have to do is say the burger was there, but the fries were not, which
Yeah,
was
the burger was
outlined in the
shit.
description.
Burger was shit, which I thumbs down. I didn't get the fries, which was also shit, which is why I thumbs down the whole item.
Yeah,
Exactly.
and you know what? I wouldn't even complain if the burger was even slightly better.
Exactly.
Like it was I've left like one Google review my whole life, and that was for a great order, right?
Yeah.
That's how bad the burger was.
Yeah.
And how angry I was at that experience.
Yeah.
But as long as I'm not getting banned, then I don't care, mate. I'll take this hillbilly chicken, I'll take them to court till the cows come home.
Absolutely.
Boys, this is Guess the Celebrity. So I've got a couple of voice clips from different celebrities, recognizable, iconic voices that you may know. And your job is simple. It is just to guess. So we're going to go one for one, which means that Kush, you'll go first. You'll guess the celebrity first. You'll have one voice that you hear, one chance.
Okay.
Then Manu will go. At the end of it, let's see who wins.
All right.
If you guess it wrong, can I jump in?
You can absolutely jump in.
There you go.
There you go.
But this is actors and actresses, so realistically, how many
Good win,
wrong
Kush.
is he going to get? Guess this celebrity's voice.
I love Michael J. Fox, but I don't think I can pull off the J. I was 16 when I found out at SAG I couldn't have my own name. To ask a 16-year-old to pick a new name is really an interesting process because I was like, I'm going to be Riley.
Who is it?
Recognizable. It's a recognizable voice. It's Emma Stone, I believe.
Emma Stone is correct. Kush on the board.
Yes, sir.
I've
yes,
realised
sir.
I'm cooked for this one.
Yes.
You wouldn't have got that?
No.
Oh boy, oh
Surely
boy.
you got some musicians in here.
There could be. All right, let's see. Let's see.
We'll see. We'll see.
Let's see if there's musicians.
It's my turn.
Mix now. Yeah.
Manny, here we go. Can you guess this celebrity's voice? Let's see.
Right? Who will make it to the Sweet 16, the Final Four? Who will go all the way? Well, if you want to go all the way, why not try Tinder? The app is in the news because they're mailing free COVID tests to people so they can be safe before going on dates.
Class.
Class.
Class voice. Old Jiminy Cricket himself.
Yes,
Jimmy
sir.
Fallon.
There he is.
Jimmy Fallon is correct. Oh, wowee. So look, mate, maybe you're in this game.
Maybe
What
you're
can I
right.
say? 50-50.
All right, one apiece. Both players on the board here. Have the nerves settled? Are we into
bit.
the flow of things?
They're all right. They're all right. We'll
little
see how it goes, though.
All right, Kush, here we go.
Something absurd to get a certain reaction off someone. So basically, what I'm saying is like
You can pause it right
have
there,
the
right?
opportunity to try.
We know who that is.
Things I don't know. That's the problem.
You don't know this one?
No.
Kush smiled as soon as he heard the voice.
It's a little raspy, kind of slithery kind of voice from Mr. Pirates of the Caribbean himself, Johnny Depp, that is.
You ain't know Johnny Depp's voice, Manny?
I know it like
We heard that on
I
a while
watched
on
the
TikTok.
trials.
Yeah, I was about to say the trials made it quite famous, that voice.
Oh, Kush is on the board, mate. 2-1, easy days. Manu, let's see if we can equalize. This is penalty shootout, all right, at the end of the day.
Acts that I can relate to, but a lot I don't. Like, for instance, Max is gonna if she has a problem with someone, she'll go up to them and she'll tell them. But for me, if I have a problem with someone, I'm just gonna go the other way.
Shut up, you know who this is.
I got it. It's a big hint, to be honest, the contents of the sound.
Max.
Max.
Who's Max? Mad Max. Mad Max.
Mad Max, you reckon, from the restaurant.
I'll give you a hint.
Mr. Mad himself.
Because Manny, as soon as that voice started playing,
I thought you would have got
was-
it from the contents because he has. We'll give it a hint. It's a TV show. It's a TV show.
I'll give you.
I don't know a TV show with a Max in it.
Okay, I'll give you the Max in this TV show is from Stranger Things.
Brother, that's not something I've not seen
You
in my
haven't seen
life. No.
Oh, I thought you had seen it. My bad.
Oh, never mind. Then he's not always going to get
Exactly.
it.
That's-
I thought you were
That's
famous.
fucking Hillary Clinton.
Kush, jump in.
Unfortunately, not that close. It's Sadie Sink, I think.
Sadie Sink is correct, mate. Here we
Plays
go.
Max.
Who?
And Stranger, if you haven't seen Stranger Things, then
Exactly.
there's
I thought
really
you
no
were
point.
a famous Stranger Things.
No, I'm a famous
consumer.
nothing consumer.
Unless you suggest the famous YouTuber's voice, Manu's going to struggle.
Exactly.
Bringing a bit of what's the guy's name again? The YouTuber from KSI. KSI, you get that voice? Done.
I'll get
Instantly
that- I'll get that in
recognisable.
about 0.1 seconds, mate.
You just got to hear him screaming, and you got him.
Exactly.
So Kush sits here at 3-1
Wowee.
with a comfy lead. 4-1 would make it, dare I suggest,
Impossible for him to come back.
unassailable.
The own interpretation of why the Terminator is, fun
Pause
to
it there
watch
again, my
and
friend.
Why people like
These voices are extremely common.
I'm sorry, Manu. I stitched you up there.
You know this one, don't you?
Yes.
It's the Terminator himself, Mr. Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Correct. 4-1. Manny.
Shorts of who?
Shut up.
Oh, that's so bad.
Jesus Christ.
All right, for Manny to be in this game at all,
How many does he have to win?
I think he needs to get this. I think
All
he
of
needs to
them?
get this. Not all
I
of
just
them.
want the respect of the people. I don't want to. I can't get a win. I just want some respect.
Okay. Well, let's see what he got.
As a Tolkien fan, it wasn't really part of my universe particularly growing up. I got to know it via Pete's films, which I really like. But no, it wasn't kind of my childhood book or anything like that. So I got to know it as a...
My ears perked up at the accent,
The old.
but that's where it ended.
He's not a YouTuber. I'll tell you that much for free.
That's the thing.
I think we have talked about this. I
Who's
dead set
some
think we have.
British, English. What did you say, Pete? What was the name? He said something.
Give him a hint. Give him a hint, bro. I actually think he knows this one because we have talked about this before, or at least in a meme format.
Who's a memed British actor?
It's a classic still,
A classic still?
like a classic meme, like a still from a movie, which is a meme. This British actor.
Oh, that's not where I was going. I was going to go. The hint is Sherlock Holmes.
Sherlock Holmes.
Oh,
Who was
okay.
Sherlock
You can do that.
Holmes?
What was your hint?
I was gonna say.
He's not going to get it either way.
I mean, I'll say the quote, and I'm going on an adventure.
You thought that would help?
We have talked. We've definitely memed about
Is
this.
this
before.
Benedict Cumberbatch? I don't know.
No.
Who is it?
Close, super close.
It's Martin Freeman.
co-star.
Who's that?
It's Watson.
Mr. Bilbo Baggins.
Oh, this geezer.
Yeah, exactly.
How am I meant to know who that is?
Well, Kush jumps in with that.
Martin
He
Freeman.
knows it. So
Martin Freeman.
5-1.
There you go.
Well, now let's just see for fun, right? How embarrassing can this get for Manu? I've given up trying to make this an even contest. I just want to see Kush romp this fella.
Thank you for making it better after last week's shambles of a geography quiz.
Oh, yeah, you know what? One for you last week, one for
I
Kush
think
this
it's like
week.
20 for me. One for Kush.
All right, Kush, let's just see it. This is
All right,
just for
let's see
fun
it.
now
All
because there's no competition. You're so far ahead, it doesn't even matter.
All right, let's see it.
I'm so grateful to work with Soph. She's such an incredible filmmaker, and also she's been my friend for so long. She's known me since I was 16. So she's seen every boyfriend and every this and every that. Like, she knows me so well.
knows me so well, she says.
Does that
Surely that
voice
sounds like half of Hollywood at this point.
Oh yeah. She said a name in the beginning. I didn't pick it up. It was some director's name or something like that.
no replays? But think
No.
about the voice. Does it instill memories? Because
Doesn't
for me, this person, wow.
Does it? Okay. There's one name coming to mind, but I'm not sure if it's correct. Is this Anna Kendrick?
Not Anna Kendrick. Kirsten Dunst.
Oh, old Tobey Maguire's. Oh no, sorry, not Tobey Maguire. Meth Damon's partner.
No, it was Tobey Maguire.
Tobey Maguire's.
Oh,
in
yeah.
Spider-Man. Mary Jane.
That's
man.
right. That's right.
Spider-Man 1, I believe.
Yeah, correct.
First one that Kush has got wrong.
Ooh, did you know that one, Migs?
I wasn't allowed to jump in. So. yeah, I did. I did know that actually.
Manny, your turn.
Finally, we've got this, which I presume is Imperium. What's some of the memories of that film? We filmed in a town called Hopewell. It was kind of a big deal that we were filming there because it was a small town, so like every...
Migs knows this one. He's picked it up.
Oh, this specky nerd.
Oh, here we go.
Here we
Yeah,
go.
little lightning bolt.
Yes, sir.
Little, what's his name?
Speaks a little fast, this man.
Daniel Radcliffe.
There he is. There he is. He's on. He's on. He's back.
From the
He's
films
back.
I have famously never watched.
That, you know what?
That's class.
I feel like the UK ones, you perk up a little bit more. Hollywood, I reckon you're right. Probably all sounds the same.
Yeah.
But Daniel Radcliffe is indeed correct.
Here we go.
Well
5-2.
Well done.
Kushagra.
You really get to see who he is once he's tested. Once he, and his mission, it's actually a very English mission. It's to be in support of Frodo. So he's Frodo's...
I know the character's name. The actor one is a bit tough, but it is all Samwise Gamgee.
Samwise.
The character Samwise. The actor though. Oh,
Manny, can you get the actor
No.
for the points?
No.
I don't think I can get the actor.
I know Frodo's actor. That's all I know.
Mr. Wood.
Yeah, Elijah.
This is Elijah Wood's friend.
I'm going to give it to you because obviously,
It
if you
is
know the
Samwise
actor,
Gamgee.
it is correct. Sean Astin
Sean Astin.
is the guy's name.
Talk to me as if that's some
That's-
common geezer you're meant to know.
Is he famous? Like, is
Yeah,
he?
he's in Strange Things as well. Sean Astin.
Oh, he is. He's Bob.
There you go. There you go. Even
Oh,
Roast picked it
man.
up. There
Very,
you go.
recognizable face. Just
Exactly.
name is irrelevant.
It's just all I know is that's Mr.
All face,
Gamgee.
no case, baby.
All right, Manu, just for fun, every celebrity you guess now is worth 3 points.
What the fuck?
So it's 6-2 right now.
6-2
So really I need 2.
to
win.
tie it up.
How many more left?
There's 3 more left.
And this guy's got 10. If he gets 2, he wins.
Well, I've gotten 2 out of like 10. So like,
But if he gets these 2, he wins.
All right, Manny, here we go.
I know everyone around me can't understand why I don't want what everyone else thinks that I should want and which is being handed to me. But I really just want something more. I want something else. Like, this doesn't.
Bang.
It's in his head. It's floating. The name's floating.
Give us some thoughts. What are you hearing? What tones?
my brain is still stuck in Harry Potter.
Okay. Well, what are you thinking about in Harry Potter? Who do we think it is?
The love interest of the specky one.
Ginny?
Who?
I mean,
Have you seen Harry Potter?
I've not watched Harry
Okay,
Potter.
well, then you're wrong.
Have you read the books?
No.
Okay. Can you name the character?
No, Emma Watson.
Correct. He's got it. He's got it. Now, I'm going to say that's not a hard one. So the fact that you struggled, wow.
I didn't struggle. I was just beating around.
Oh, he's got it. I'm a bit
dramatic
nervous
effect.
now. I'm a bit nervous. I'm
I'm
feeling
shaking.
it.
Kush, you're in some trouble here.
Well, even if I win this and Muse gets the next one, he wins.
Let's see.
Probably, and it's embarrassing to admit, probably not another teen movie, just because it was my first movie, and when you know your first movie, you have to go see it with multiple people, family and friends, and it plays on.
As if.
It's a recognizable Boston accent, that one. That is Mr. Captain America himself, Chris Evans.
Chris Evans is correct.
That's
sir.
crazy. That's ball knowledge.
Yeah, no idea?
No.
All right, Manny, last one.
If he wins this, he wins. Simple
For
as that.
the win. Does he have it in him? Let's have a look.
That was really critical and important to me is not try to just do the old movies again. I was like, you had to take into consideration the time, and to take into consideration how the characters would have grown. And
He's
the
won
reason
this.
it took so long is because I didn't want to.
He's won this. Say it. No need to dilly-dally. You know who it is. Go on.
It's the Fresh Prince. It's William
He's
Smith.
got it. Big wins the game.
No, well, you actually don't win the
I
game.
actually don't win. But if you look actual scores, I made a respectable, I feel.
A 4,
Yeah.
was it a 4, I think, in the end?
Yeah, 7-4 your way.
That's class
Actually,
for
no,
mix.
3 points, so 7-9.
7-9, there you go.
No, I think you got Will Smith. You got both Daniel Radcliffe and Emma
Got
Watson.
the Harry Potters, yeah.
Did you get someone else in between?
You do get someone else. You got
Jimmy Fallon.
Jimmy Fallon. Wow, that's not bad.
7-12, I got thrashed in the end.
I like you, mate.
All right, boys, we're bringing back a fan favorite, a fan classic, a Mig's favorite, Dob in a Rare Unit. And today, we've got some very special ones.
We have some very special ones. Thank you, Kushagra. Why does it feel like a TCV debate? But it's not. As I said last week, I alluded to, I've got some stories from my travels, and Rare Units are no different. I've got 2 today. I'll start off with the first one. So the first one was when I was in Nice. So it's like a quiet little town. And then in the morning, me and my partner, we went to like the flower markets, the food markets, and pretty big. So we're walking around, got pretty tiring. And then we're there for about an hour. Then we decided, let's get some food. So I line up to get some local Nice food, which took a while. So I was in line, I was waiting, and then my partner's like, you know what? The beach is around the corner. I'll wait there. Fantastic. I'll meet you there. Bring the food there. And then I get the food, I go there, I walk up there, and then we're just sitting there chilling, eating. And then after a while, like for some reason, I start singing ABBA's seminal classic, Dancing Queen.
As in you start singing
I start singing it, right?
Okay.
And I'm like, this is not a song I sing, right?
Yeah.
So like, why is this in my head? So that's an active thought rattled through my brain. Why is this the song I'm singing?
Well, the words just come out from his mouth.
Exactly. And I'm only singing the chorus for some reason. I'm
Yeah.
not singing verse A, verse B.
No way.
Bridge, hook, whatever. So I sit there, I'm thinking about that. And then lo and behold, obviously, I'm hearing Dancing Queen, like again and again.
In your head.
No, out loud.
Oh,
Now
right.
it's out loud.
Yeah.
I'm hearing a voice.
You've manifested Dancing Queen.
Exactly. But I think it's been playing for the whole time I was there. I just realized now.
Right.
And then like I turn around and then I look behind me because I'm sitting not on the. By the way, just quietly, European beaches have rocks, not sand. You know that?
Rocky beaches, man.
Really?
Like they're big rocks.
That's terrible.
They're not even pebbles. They're fucking huge rocks.
That's not even a beach.
Exactly, but it is. So
Why is it a beach? I thought a beach is defined
It has to be
by
sand and
and
water,
water, not just water and land. That's not a beach.
That's 2 separate things.
big sand. It's XL sand.
Excellent.
Anyways, we're not sitting on the rocks. We're sitting on like how do you describe it? Like the cliff, like when you enter the beach,
Grassy, like knoll.
whatever there, but it's like a rock,
Like a little slope.
Yeah,
That's
slope.
what you say.
Sitting
Yeah,
there, anyways. And then there's the footpath behind us, road, etc., etc. I turn around and I see this woman in like activewear. She's, I think she cycled there. Or you can rent a bike. She cycled there. She's got her phone propped up on like what we use here, like a
Tripod?
like a phone stand. And she's watching a video of like a workout, like a Pilates workout or some shit. She's got full yoga mat, got everything.
Beautiful.
She's got her noise cancelling headphones in.
Beautiful.
And while she's working out, she's singing Dancing Queen again and again, but only the chorus.
Oh.
And obviously, like, I think she's French, so like she doesn't really know English that well. So obviously, she's just singing that part that she knows.
Yeah.
And
The
then she's like
iconic part.
mumbling a bit, right? So you sing that again and again, noise cancelling headphones in, so it's loud as shit, right?
Her voice is loud.
Her voice, she's like yelling,
Yeah.
and it's projecting it to the beach. So the beach is in front, and she's just fucking yelling the same line again and again, right?
What?
While
That's
she's
so
working
weird.
out. So that's rare in and of itself. But you know what? If she's working out, I'll leave her to it.
Is that rare?
Brother, you're in a public place, you're working out by yourself, and you're belting out.
I think that's quite common.
But this is a quiet. It's
No.
not like Bondi Beach where there's heaps of tourists, loud as well.
okay.
Quiet little area. She's projecting it to the beach.
No, it's not. I don't think that's normal. Whatever. The workout clothes in the beach, that's normal. No dramas with that.
Work out in a group, whatever, fine. You're talking amongst
But
yourself.
even like singing to yourself is fine.
Obviously, to yourself, it's fine.
It's not. It's yelling. I can't iterate enough how loud
Okay.
it is.
And if she's constantly singing Dancing Queen, it means in her headphones, that's all that. It's just that song
But
on
it's
repeat.
just the chorus on repeat, you reckon?
Well,
I don't know, but it's just literally the same line again and again and again.
How long did this go for?
Bro, they went for like half an hour.
Okay, that's pretty weird.
that's
Half
menace
an hour.
behavior, brother. You can't be doing that.
And
5
doesn't-
minutes, whatever, but half an hour? Okay.
No, the song. You sing your favorite song, blare it out, no dramas.
Yeah.
I mean, some dramas, but not as many dramas.
It's all right. You're enjoying life. You're vibing.
You're
Whatever.
vibing.
But for 30 minutes, understandable. That's
Doesn't stop there, fellas. Right?
Okay.
Right. So I'm sure my partner's like, yeah, that's her. What if she's been here for a while? We tried drown it out, And
Are
then
you singing Dancing Queen? Is
No,
that what
I'm-
you were trying to do?
no. Again, it just came into my head, so I started singing. But
Yeah.
I'm not going to enable this behavior.
Wait, can I ask? Was this just a coincidence that you too started singing Dancing Queen?
Because I'm sure it's in the background and subconsciously it registered in my head.
Oh, okay.
But
so
then
you're not
until I
aware.
turned around and realized that there's a woman right next to me. Because you know how like you walk through a shopping center, for example, and there's like radio.
Yeah.
And then like when you're going home, you start singing a song and you realize, why am I
Yeah.
singing it?
Yeah,
It's because you
yeah.
heard it earlier. It's that same vibe.
Except
But
the
then
person.
it's still fucking going and it's right next to me. Right? So whatever, I tried zoning that out.
Yeah.
And then after a while, I still hear it, but it's like a car is coming past me. Like it crescendos. Like it starts really soft
Yeah.
and then it gets like super loud.
She's driving past.
So then I turn around and then like I clock what's happening. This woman has gone from Pilates to sprints, right? So what she does is she's left all her gear there.
Yeah.
And then she's gone probably like 50 meters down that way. And then she's like preparing to sprint, like preparing her legs. And then she's like sprinting at like full pace, but she's going like Dancing Queen.
Dude, also like
No, and the way she runs, like she's not a runner, so she's like head up, just like flailing everywhere.
Yeah, dude.
And she's like belting it out, and then she gets halfway through her run, and then she starts skipping, like full happy.
Look.
still singing.
no drums at the workout, right? You do you. But like, you know how beach runs are a thing?
Yeah.
And it's because like it's quite hard to run on sand. Like, was she wearing shoes when she was
She's
running
in
on the
full
rocks?
gear. This wasn't on the rocks; it was on the footpath.
Oh, okay.
It moved away past the slope.
So this wasn't really a beach workout where you're using the sand as a
Gotcha.
weight.
So she's just
on
doing
the
sprints.
footpath.
Think about like Bondi. If you're above, like on the footpath.
You didn't know what Bondi was last week. This guy's teaching me about Bondi.
Bro, brother, she's sprinting full pelt, belting out Dancing Queen still.
Yeah, rare.
I think it's the song. The fact that it's consistently happening, whatever. Like, if you're gonna change the song, cool. Like I love it. You got new tunes. You just vibe in life, whatever. You're annoying. I don't give a shit,
No
but
dramas.
you're loving life. I respect that. But the fact that it's Dancing Queen for 40 minutes.
2 different workouts as well, singing the same song.
Yeah,
And
that's
then,
belting it out.
and then it got to the point where the people on the beach, obviously like tanning or whatever, going to swim. There was 2 blokes. My partner noticed that were getting annoyed.
Yeah, you're ruining
And
the ambiance.
then after a while, he has like a book or a towel in his head. He takes it off, turns around, and like belts at her in French. I don't know what he said, but probably was like, "Shut the fuck up," in essence. But obviously, she's got the earphones in. I think she heard it because she started singing louder.
That's so weird.
So I don't know what's going on. But then after a while, she cycled away, and then I saw her again at the markets. But I didn't want to.
She wasn't singing though.
She wasn't
before,
singing.
Thank
She was
God.
bartering with the locals.
Maybe it's just a workout song. Either way, it's rare. But respect to the other guy who was like, I don't think I would say anything to anyone, even if they were being disruptive like that. I'd just be like, whatever, it is what it is. But fair play to the other French geezer who's told her off.
Enough. Yeah.
He yelled all the way from the beach as well.
Well, yeah, because she's ruining the
vibe,
beach
the
for
ambience.
everyone.
Yeah, exactly.
Because you're on a beach, mate. You just want to sit there,
Relax.
listen to some tunes in your immediate circle, look at the water and the waves crashing over, and just chill the hell out.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
You don't want ABBA done incorrectly for 40 minutes, just the chorus.
Fair enough. Alrighty, with that one, I have yet another one. It's a rare unit, but it's also, I get cucked a little, and also just want to get this off my chest because this is, mate, what an experience this was. So it's another, also a bit of etiquette. It's another airplane story that we famously tell, and it's about seating and all of that. So I'll paint the scene. This is when we were leaving Dubai. So we're coming back home. So we spent the day in Dubai, tired. It's one of the last flights, so it's like 10 p.m., whatever. So obviously tired and stuff. Unfortunately, we get to the plane, like the gate, late. So we're like one of the last people. And then as well as our seats are at the back of the plane. So we've got to do that thing where, everyone's seated, everyone's putting their bags in the overhead, and I'm trying to get past.
Yeah.
And I've obviously got like a backpack, or done some shopping, so I'm like kind of swinging past people,
Yeah.
which is annoying. But anyways, our seats are at the back, window and middle seat. So we get there, we're on the plane, we get there, and then obviously, as there should be, the person's already sitting in the aisle, right? Like, she's already in a seat. So we tell her like, hey, like our seats are there, like, can we go through? And she seems confused at the fact that there are people sitting next to her.
Yeah.
So I'm like, so this is already ringing alarm bells that bit of amateur hour here. Like she doesn't know what to do. So she gets off, whatever, lets us in, we put our bags down, sit down. And then we hear over the, what do you call it? The speakers that there's a bit of delay, sit in your seats, kick back, relax. So it's just started about 2 minutes into that. I've turned on the little screen. I've put on, they've got live football. I'm watching Manchester United versus Chelsea. Thank you very much, Emirates Airlines, for showing me that game that I was illegally streaming in the lounge right beforehand. Thank you very much. So I've turned on the system, which is allowed, before taking off.
Yeah.
This woman, she's done a tray table, which you're not allowed to do before, whilst taking off. Thank you very much. And she decides to just sleep, right? Like arms down, head there. Fine, I'll give you that. Right. But then she's also holding her phone, right, to the side of her.
Sure.
And I've taken a look. She's on fucking WhatsApp FaceTime with a boyfriend, and he's also asleep.
That's so weird. What?
So they're both on like this video call, both asleep. I'm like, you're about to fly. Why are you on a call? Please get off.
I don't mind you being on a call, but why are you both sleeping on the call?
That's what I mean.
No, wait, hold on.
Surely, if you're on a video call before you fly off, it's a bit. Hey, I'm on the flight. Say your last conversation for a while, right? What are your thoughts?
Don't you have to go to airplane mode?
Exactly, brother. You're speaking my language, my sentiments. What's going on here?
No,
what was the plan?
But the plane's not taking you off. The plane is delayed. So I think anything is fair game. Put the tray table down. Do whatever you want in that period.
Sleep on a tray table? I've never even seen that as well.
No, that's a common position.
Is it?
Yeah, like tray table off, and then you fold your arms, and then you just put your head on your arms.
Yeah.
Fuck me, all right.
So like I remember there was a period of time where my friend was in a relationship, and then his partner made him call like 24/7, like FaceTime 24/7 essentially. Jeez. And so they would like, well, this is the thing. I don't mind FaceTiming, but like if I'm FaceTiming someone, I need to be actively talking to them, right? But one of my friends, when he was in a relationship with this girl, they would FaceTime, but they would just do other stuff while they were FaceTiming. So they would be studying together while FaceTiming. And then they would be cooking together while FaceTiming. But they're not actually talking. They're just doing their own thing. And you can glance up
still
every
in
while.
each other's presence virtually.
Yeah, virtually. That kind of vibes, right? So I was like, whatever, you do you. But this is taking it to the absolute next level.
Yeah, this feels like one of those things where, when you were in lockdown, when you were at work, you'd have like a Zoom call with the boys and you'd just be chilling in there for like 8 hours, right? But that's because there's two contextual factors. You're at work. You're in lockdown. This one is you're on a plane, bro. You're about to travel. There is no lockdown.
No.
In fact, it's rather quite open.
And then
and it's not like they had a call going and then they just fell asleep. They called to
fall asleep.
Yeah,
that's so
Do you
bizarre.
reckon it could be like a pattern thing for her, maybe? Like she needs him to fall asleep.
You're on a
maybe.
fucking plane.
It's
plane
like,
decorum, please.
It's like our friend who listens to Stephen A. Smith to fall asleep. She's
Yeah, it
got
could be.
to call FaceTime and then fall asleep.
It could be. I've heard of a lot of things like that where it's
that's actually a valid. That's a valid. Maybe that is the case.
It's a valid psychological thing,
but either way, it's still rare, nonetheless. No,
Absolutely, it is
calling
rare.
your partner to then just fall asleep while holding the phone
on an airplane which is about to take off is like, yeah.
Because like when the plane takes off, I imagine at some point you
Someone will
lose
come
reception.
over. Well, no, someone will come over and be like, because they always do checks. They'll be like, "Hey, get up."
True, they would
Put the
do
tray.
that. Yeah.
Exactly. Whatever. Fine. And then after a bit, like she's fallen asleep, and the phone has like angled towards me, where like the back camera of the phone is like facing my head, and I'm like, to be fair, I don't know if it like turned to me, but I'm like, this is a bit high. Like, what the fuck's going on?
You're
Why
on
is
camera,
it
baby.
angled towards me? Right, so that's already like a bit.
Did you do anything? Did you drop
No,
anything?
because like, what can I do, right? And as well, I don't know that it's like.
Right.
It's probably still on her, but that got me a bit self-conscious, self-aware. I can't do anything wrong.
Do you think it was a sly part on her, her way to show you? She's like, this is the guy I'm sitting next to. If I die, it's,
it's on him.
It's on him. It's this guy.
Whatever. And then with starting to take off, obviously, as Kush said, the flight attendants told her to get the fuck up, right? And then me and my partner's on the window, I'm in the middle, and then she's on the aisle. And we can tell she's just like, I'm not looking at her, but like you can feel someone's looking at you.
Yeah, the presence.
I can feel her eyes like glaring at us, right?
yeah.
And then me and my partner are watching like some like YouTube or Netflix video that we saved, so we're watching. And then my partner told me afterwards, she was like watching the video with us, right? Because like we've got subtitles on.
Little group activity.
So she's like watching the video, and then I see her. So obviously her phone's on airplane mode now.
Yeah.
So she gets her phone out, and she's like taking photos.
What?
Right? Of like the thing
Of the video of like the phone.
Yeah. Right. And then
memory.
and then after a while, she's like, I can tell she's like moved her head more to like look out the window.
Yeah.
And she's like staring out the window, which my partner's head is like, in the way.
Yeah,
So she's like
that's
staring at my partner's head
Extremely uncomfortable.
for a couple of minutes.
Oh, yeah.
And then she like asked us, hey, can you take a video of the plane leaving, whatever.
Yeah.
I'm like, fine, whatever. Let's take a video, 30-second video out the window of the plane leaving, which is fine. But like, brother, she was staring at us for fucking like a couple of minutes. Just ask her straight away, right?
I have a similar like that. That's actually quite funny because like you know how people like I've never had that, but I've had people ask me like watch because I think she's trying to figure out what show it is because she's obviously
Yeah.
like having
She's
a good
interested.
time.
Yeah, she's interested.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And like I also do that where like I'm
Absolutely.
looking at people what people are watching.
on the plane all the time. Like, what movie are you watching? And then
Yeah.
sometimes I'm just absorbed and I'm like, oh shit.
Oh, it looks like good to me. I'll watch that.
Yeah.
But it's a bit strange to be like not even asking the person next to you like, hey, like what is this?
Yeah.
Can I watch as well? Just like joining in. That's a bit strange. I had a guy who I was playing music in the car and I could see him on Shazam, like trying to Shazam the song. And I was like, it's quite feels quite nice when people are like, oh, what song
Paying
is
respect to the music you're playing.
Exactly. Did you feel that same sense of
No,
respect?
I felt fuck off. Mind your own business. You have a whole entertainment system filled with like hundreds of movies. Watch your own, brother. Right, and then
What were you watching out of interest? That was...
it was. I think it was some travel vlog or something. Probably just so.
It'd be hilarious if it was like Sidemen Tinder.
Yeah.
It was probably like top 10 things to do in Dubai or something. I don't know. I
Right,
had that video saved. Anyways,
Oh, yeah. She's also got to Dubai back.
Yeah.
She's-
So I gotta play something for my sleeping boyfriend. I've got some time.
and you watch it. Mind your own business. Anyways, so we're in flight. Seatbelt signs have turned off. She's gone back to minding her own business, right?
Yeah.
And then out of nowhere, the flight attendant comes and like yarns to her. I don't know what's going on, but I know the flight attendant's there. And then the flight attendant walks away and then comes back and then just takes a fucking Polaroid photo of her. And like the flash goes off. So I'm like blind, dude. Like, what the fuck is going on?
This may be her
So
first
she
time on a
gave-
flight.
Yeah, she gave the camera to the assistant. Assistant
No,
went-
bro. The Emirates provides a service, which I've realized they take a Polaroid photo of you.
That's unreal. Holy shit.
That's great. Yeah, did you get it? Surely at that point you
Surely
asked
you
for a
got-
No, it's a
Polaroid.
paid service, lad. So I'm not paying fucking 100 dirhams for them to take a photo of me.
That has to be her first time on a plane. Absolutely. The recording of the plane taking off, the photo,
Yeah.
the video of me. It's got to be the first time.
Yeah, whatever. That was strange because like this is late at night, people are sleeping, and then the flash just fucking goes off. Right?
Are you in the photo? You must be in the photo.
Probably
Sure.
in the
Yeah.
photo.
You were
Looking confused as shit. Right?
As to why the air hostess is taking a Polaroid picture.
It gives her the Polaroid, whatever.
I've never seen
I
that.
honestly think planes though, you get interesting behavior. Not necessarily rare behavior, but you get unique behavior that you don't normally see when you're on land, right?
Yeah, I agree.
For example, there was one time when I was taking a flight to America. You know when people talk about the airplane riz, where all of a sudden there's a different kind of tension. you
Yeah.
know?
Just someone your age.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Doesn't even be attractive. You're just attracted to that
Just-
person. because it's
exactly.
like-
So I was on the third seat, just chilling by myself, and then because these ones had like 4 in the middle, I think. So there was 2 on the left, and you could tell they were chatting each other.
Rizzler.
up. Yeah, and I was like, oh, maybe it is a thing. And then the moment we landed, it was like, yep,
Goodbye.
nice to talk to you. Then
Peace
later,
out.
yeah, I was
You
like,
gotta kill those hours somehow.
yeah, that is true. Yeah, that is true.
Nothing better than reason. Anyways, I'm halfway through my story, fellas. So,
There's more.
so like, as I think I told you guys on my way there, I purchased this separately. I purchased in-plane Wi-Fi, right?
Yep.
Because I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna be bored. What's the best way to kill time? A couple hours on TikTok, right?
Beautiful.
But then turns out it's in like beta, so like they don't allow media. So you can't watch YouTube. You
Oh,
can't.
yeah, you were telling us this last week.
yeah.
You
No
can't
streaming.
Exactly. No streaming. Whatever.
Yep.
So I bring you back to this flight. So this woman, I've got my earpods out because like this fucking Polaroid situation's happened, and I'm like, I need to strap in for whatever's next, right? So she calls the flight attendant over again, and then she tells her the Wi-Fi is not working, right?
Yeah.
So she's obviously trying to buy Wi-Fi, and then they troubleshoot it for a bit, and then she finally gets Wi-Fi. You'll never guess what she fucking got the Wi-Fi for.
What?
FaceTime to fall asleep again.
Wait, what?
So she's paid. It's like $50.
Yeah.
And then it's a hack because like the Wi-Fi allows like WhatsApp, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat.
Oh, true.
So she's able to bypass the system,
Yeah.
get on the video call of WhatsApp, and resume sleeping
Fantastic.
with her boyfriend
And then
or
I was
whoever.
sleeping as well.
And they were both fucking sleeping.
Dude,
Her screen's pitch black, but she's on it. Fucking earphones in. Mate, what is this?
yeah, what's doing there? That's
Interesting.
bizarre.
Yeah, wow.
And then all the meantime, both her arms are widespread on the fucking armrest, right? Because I think done on liberty, because obviously I'm leaning into my partner while we were watching the video earlier. So she's taking liberties as this is now my armrest. Fucking spread. right?
Yikes.
And then her like pillow or whatever, her blanket
Yeah.
is underneath the armrest,
Yeah.
but it's like overflowing onto me.
Yep.
But
I
she's
know
like sitting on it, so I can't move it.
Ah.
So it's firmly there, right? So I'm annoyed.
Yeah.
Right? Then whatever, few fucking hours pass.
You,
like
you know
this.
the maneuver? You know the maneuver for
What's the
that?
maneuver?
The maneuver is you get up, go to the bathroom. You don't need to just take a couple of minutes, come back, because then you sit first.
Yes.
And because you sit first, you then reclaim whatever
Beautiful.
real estate that you would like.
reset.
That's class. That's class.
I'll allude to a bit of that later.
Oh,
right?
here we go. Here
Fantastic.
We go. More coming.
Anyways, we get to, because late night flight, the dinner service is pretty soon, right?
Okay.
So we get to the dinner service, and then everyone gets their meals, whatever. You know how when you get your meal, they ask you for a drink, right?
Yes.
And then she gets like Pepsi or Coke, etc. And we're at the back of the plane, so we are one of the first to get the meal. So lovely, it's lovely.
Lovely.
And then obviously they're working their way towards the front.
Yeah.
And then she's like trying to signal the fucking person again, and then she's like low-key like yelling. Not yelling, but like raising her voice, like, because she's not getting their attention. She's like,
Yeah.
hey, like doing that.
Yeah, you're
for
not a
while.
restaurant. You should. There's a button that you click. You know, wait your
what the hell,
turn.
yeah.
And then you have to wait for them to finish serving everyone else. You know what I mean? And then
There's also one lane. It's not like you can just like bypass.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. True.
and then like she hasn't gotten their attention yet. And then she starts holding up her cup, which is now empty, right? So I've clocked 2 and 2.
She wants a refill.
She wants a refill.
Of course.
Brother, wait your turn. But anyways, she's getting a cup. And then every time the flight attendant has a little, like any sort of inkling that they've turned around, she just starts pointing to it aggressively. They don't know because they're doing something else. So by the time they work their way back, like they have to bring the trolley back all the way to the back. She like stops them, right?
Oh.
You shall not pass.
With with cup in hand, right? And like has it in front of them. And then she just doesn't even speak a sentence. She's like, Coke.
And she says that again off, dude.
Right? Demanding it, right? And then whatever, they give it to her because they're nice. And then like this happens, she gets it rudely, may I say. She doesn't finish it, and then she puts it down, right? She puts it down, and then a few moments pass, she falls asleep again. Fuck's sake. And then in her sleep, she knocks it.
Oh.
And obviously
All over you or?
so it's between us. So it's the cup is right in between us.
Okay.
Knocks it onto me. I'm wearing shorts.
So the droplets.
Spills onto my
yeah.
my leg, right? She notices that. What does she do? Picks up the cup, goes back to sleep.
What?
No acknowledgement that the cup has fallen in a common area and there was liquid inside and it may have spilt on someone.
What?
Yeah, look, I think this is the first time on a plane, but I can't excuse that. That's just common decency.
Common courtesy.
I
That
don't know if this is rare anymore. This is actually pretty rude.
it's actually upset me, right?
Upsetting behavior over
So
you.
like, what would you do in that moment? Because then I'll tell you what I did.
All right.
But you tell me what you might have done in that moment, you know?
I mean, I think I told this story, right? When I first got on the plane, the air hostess gave me water and we had a tug of war situation and it dropped all over, right? Obviously I went to my friends and I'm so sorry. Like that's like honestly her fault, but I'm also really sorry.
Just before I say anything, it's her fault.
I am sorry. And I asked for towels. Please give me towels. Let's wipe it up.
Yeah.
I'm going to wipe my whole pants off. You know, I'm not going to wipe yours, but here's a towel. Do your thing.
You
right?
wipe your towel,
It's
your
just,
pants.
It's a bit of courtesy, you know, making sure everyone's safe and sound before you go to the sleeping situation.
But I don't know what I would do in this situation because she's just gone straight back to sleep.
Nah, in this one, I would be like, hey, come on. That's a bit rude. I think I would have done that. Because that behavior, like for you, I reckon you have a bit of tolerance. But for me, I don't have that much tolerance. I'd probably get a bit aggressive.
So what I did is they give you a blanket on Emirates, right? And I don't use the blanket, so it's still in the plastic wrapping.
Oh.
So what I did is I got the blanket, and at this point I don't care what my arms hit. If she gets hit, like nudged because I'm fucking cleaning myself, I want that to happen. So I'm like low-key like making a show of it, right? I'm like ripping it open. I'm getting the blanket out. And then my leg is like between us.
Yeah.
And I'm like aggressively like wiping my leg with the blanket. Like making sure the armrest like vibrates.
Yeah.
So she is inconvenienced by her inconveniencing me.
Yeah.
So like doing that, brother, no lick of ounce of care that whatever I'm doing, whatever, right? Let that pass. And then
And that's only hour one.
nah, this is the last thing. And then like I'm like, maybe it's Coke, so maybe I should go to the bathroom, get some water, and like wipe it off so my leg's not sticky, right?
Yeah.
She's fast asleep, so I'm like, how do you wake someone up on a plane?
Little tap on the shoulder.
Little tap
Yeah,
on the
little
shoulder,
tap.
whatever, nudge, no movement, right? And then I'm annoyed at this point, so I may have nudged her a bit harder than I should have, right?
Yeah, fair enough.
Maybe a bit of shoulder, maybe like football, like 50-50
shoulder to
shoulder
shoulder,
challenge.
baby.
Maybe a little punch by Migs.
No punch. But I'm like trying to fucking prod her,
Yeah.
to get her up. She's not moving, right?
Give her a zap. Straight.
Yeah, little taser
tickle,
out.
little tickle monster. No, but then it got to the point where I had to call because like it's not my place to like order people around. I'm also an attendant of I'm a customer, right? So I'm like, I'll basically do the equivalent of get the manager, right? So I called the flight attendant. I had to explain to her the situation, and then she's like, fucking finally wakes this person up. But it takes her a while as well to wake her up and to get her to get up so I can go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
And she again seems confused that she has to get up for other people.
Yeah.
Anyways, that was a fucking horror show of that.
You should have.
That sounds like a nightmare.
You should have told the boyfriend on WhatsApp to wake the partner up. Just be like, brother, wave the hands.
Let's cut the ambient noise. Come on, wake her up.
I think it's the first time on the flight.
Yeah, 100%. 100% is
because
might
like
be a first
who's
time
paying for a Polaroid? You know what I mean? Like, who is paying money to an airline to take a photo of them on a plane if it's not their first time on a plane?
Absolutely, yeah.
So
also, the sleeping thing with the boyfriend almost feels like I got to feel comfortable. I know my safe space. He's my safe space.
like all of these things are rare, but understandable in the context of what this is for her. The behavior of like coke to the
Really
wave
rude.
staff and then
Unprofessional.
to Manu.
Poor.
That's just disrespectful.
I always respect the air hostess. They're kind, nice people. They do the trolley in one lane with double action on each side. It's a tough job, man.
It's a tough gig.
It's a tough gig,
Which you will figure out when you do the Emirates training very soon.
Yeah. I look, I haven't been on a long flight for a while.
Yeah.
So like it's just frustrating when people can't,
No
understand
decorum.
that you're in it together. Like this it's a group activity.
Yeah.
Flying 16 hours with a
It is
stranger
shit.
next to you.
It is without a doubt. It's shit.
It's terrible.
Especially
So
when you're economy. It is shit.
Let us just make everything good for let's make
Exactly.
it fun for all of us, by
Exactly.
respecting boundaries, number one. And number two, not being rude. Let's just have a good time.
And you got to realize if you're going to get that seat where you're on the edge of the aisle, you're going to have to get up.
There's
It's not like that.
responsibility.
Yeah.
That's
there
why
actually
I
is
don't
responsibility.
like the aisle because I want to be not disturbed. So I will sit in the window.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, same. I do that as well because I know like if I'm going to get some sleep, I got to be in those last two, right?
I'll sacrifice the easy access to the bathroom or whatever for not having to get up.
Yeah, I agree. And also, you feel like a big man as well because it's like sometimes the air host or air hostess, like when they give you the Coke, it doesn't reach all the way to you. So the person on the aisle has to deliver it to you like a waiter.
They serve it to you.
You're watching your movie, you got to pause the movie.
And then when you got to give it back, you give them the tray.
Exactly. It's a win-win.
Horror show.
That brings us to the end of another fantastic episode, guys. Honestly, some of these episodes have been grueling. They've been just beautiful content. Is that the end of your stories, Mix?
It's not the end of the stories.
There's still more.
It's way more stories.
There you go.
Can you give us a precursor? What more are we saying? More rare units, Cuckabee Cocks,
We got
maybe?
some etiquette. We got some Cuckabee Cuck,
Oh.
definitely. If I think of more, there'll be more, but there's definitely a lot of different varieties.
Beautiful. And then that's going to continue because there will be the fourth man return. What's his name again? Sed. He'll be returning
The
soon.
quality might drop
Yeah, quality
significantly.
but he will return soon. So keep an eye for our content. I think things are going to get better. And also a little teaser.
Rohit will want to expose him.
Absolutely.
That's also a teaser.
And another teaser because we want to keep you guys invested. You may see some of a layout change here on the YouTube, on the TikTok. There may be some physical changes. So keep an eye out for that. And to keep an eye out for that, do check us out on YouTube. Do check us out on TikTok, on the Shorts, on
Absolutely.
the Insta Reels when we post occasionally. And then please check us out as well on our audio formats. Find them anywhere where you listen to your podcast.
Absolutely.
Give us the rating, 5 stars. And as always, we'll see you next week.